First of all, stop learning grammar. That is making a barrier in front of your fluency. I remember when I started making videos for the first time for YouTube. So that time I used to make videos all in Bengali. And my objective of making videos, that was to improve myself. And the topic of the video was grammar. How to understand grammar, how to avoid lots of mistakes in writing and understanding. So these all things like grammar, like it was totally grammar based. So that time I had no idea about like speaking. Like I had this conception in my mind that once I capture the grammar, once I can make a very good hold of grammar, then definitely I'll be able to speak. But that never happened. So that time I used to put lots of time in understanding grammar and to practice grammar. That was my job, and that I have done for several years. That time I have seen that viewers are coming and they're watching my videos, they are commenting, they are like lots of queries they are putting in the comment section, and there are lots of things they are asking me. I used to give answer. That used to happen that time. I have seen after that I'm not making grammar videos. When I came to know that no, grammar learning is not going to make me fluent. My objective, my intention, it will be change, because my intention was to improve myself, and improve in the sense that means I'll be able to speak fluently in this language, that is English. That was my intention. But I was like misguided, or I had lots of different mindset in my mind. It was not there that listening, reading and repetition, shadowing technique, so these all things not there, not at all in my mind. I used to think in my way and I used to do that. So the grammar deals, grammar practice, grammar understanding, so these all things. So when I came to know, just I think more or less 3 years back, that time I stopped making videos in Bengali and stopped making videos about the grammar. Bengali also stopped and grammar videos also stopped, not making. After that I started working on myself, keeping this thing in my mind that I have to increase the power of speaking. I have to develop the power of speaking in English. That was my like core mindset. I was full sure that yes, this is what I have to do, because speaking is most important that time. Just 3 years back, 3 or more or less. So what I did, I started my searching. I started searching lots of places like YouTube, like books and many articles, research papers. So I started my search, and then I saw that lots of videos, lots of people, those who were doing lots of research on this language, how to develop the language, how to develop second language acquisition, many things they are like doing research. I was shocked that there are so many people, they are giving lots of good advice, at the same time they are guiding in a very nice way, even they are showing the proven some techniques that can improve and can make you fluent. And I started following them, and frankly speaking, I started focusing on listening. I used to spend in listening. So the magic happened, and the magic is when I started focusing on listening, most of my day, most of my time, I started focusing on listening. I started investing in listening, and not any type of listening, like that audio, that video that I like the most. I can understand 100%, sometimes 90%, sometimes 80%. Some audios different. It depends on the speed, it depends on the accent. So I used to follow Indian accent, because as an Indian I feel like that Indian is the best option for me. And even you can see on Google that they are providing nowadays 3 types of accents: Indian accent, British accent and American accent. So why not to follow Indian accent, being an Indian? So I follow Indian accent. So I started investing lots of time in listening to Indian accent videos. And that time I came to know the power of communication. So I started listening to that type of audios, that type of videos. I started watching that are like 1 hour, 2 hours, sometimes 30 minutes. So long videos I started focusing on, and I saw that remarkable change in the way of my speaking, in the way of my fluency, in the way of my understanding of language. So this totally changed. And then after 6-7 months of listening, I saw that remarkable change that is visible. Like I can feel that I am feeling a confidence, like a feeling of confidence coming from within. I feel like that, yes, now I can speak whatever I feel. Suppose any topic you understand, but the problem is whatever you want to say about the topic, you are not able to express. You have everything in your mind, but the problem is you are not getting proper words, you are not getting the proper way to express that particular thing in English language. That happens, and it used to happen to me as well. I don't want to hide it. I'm very transparent with you. So these all things like is happening, but after 6-7 months intensely, completely I invested in listening. In listening, it is quality listening. I'm not saying that normal if you listen don't understand, it will not work. You need to understand the topic, and that topic might be compelling, engaging, it might be interesting to you, compelling. At the same time, the content must be very easy to understand so that you can understand. And the third thing that is the accent, that is Indian accent. 3 things I said here. Number 1, that is the topic you are listening to, that must be compelling, engaging, interesting. The next thing, that is easy to understand. It must be like 90% you understand whatever words, sentence structures, construction, whatever it is. So that must be 80 to 100% must be understood by you. If it is 80%, it's okay. If it is 90%, better. If it is 100%, the best one, the best content for you. And the last one, that is called the accent, that is Indian accent. So these are the things you need to keep in mind while choosing that audio or the video that you are listening to. So I got amazing, huge difference in the way of my communication, in the way of my fluency. So this is the main reason why I'm not making any videos about grammar, why I'm not teaching grammar, why I'm not making any videos in any other language other than English. This is the reason, because I have realized, I have seen myself through this journey that grammar learning, grammar understanding, it cannot make you fluent. At least it has not made me fluent. That is why I don't want you to face this problem. If you think that no, that some grammar I want to understand, definitely you can understand. But if your foundation is weak, if your basic is weak, then you need to invest little bit time in strengthening your foundation, your basics. If you don't know about anything about language, then definitely it's worth investing time in strengthening the basics, the foundation. That I recommend. But you know the basics, then you don't need to put in extra time in understanding and learning the grammar. If your focus, if your goal, if your aim is to be fluent, for any other purpose, if you want to learn grammar, then you are most welcome. You learn grammar, invest much more time in understanding grammar, learning grammar, practicing grammar, that's okay. But if your goal, if your objective is to acquire the language, is to become fluent, is to speak the way you want to speak fluently, flawlessly, then my advice is to focus on listening, is to focus on repetition, is to focus on shadowing technique, is to focus on reading, is to focus on practicing. These are all things you need to do. This is what I have realized. That is why whenever people come to me and ask me that Rajib, say me the best way I can learn language, I can speak the language, that is English, then I say that first of all, stop learning grammar. Grammar is consuming lots of your time, and that is making a barrier in front of your fluency. So start investing your time in listening, understanding, comprehension, acquisition, reading, repetition, shadowing, these all. Don't invest much time in grammar. But people don't understand. They say that no, grammar means I have to learn this. They always have a high tendency to learn the grammar. I had that time, but now people always have this. So people say me that please make some videos about the grammar. So I'll start making some videos about grammar, but not like traditional board grammar. No, writing on the board, explaining this and that in a very deep way. No, a very casual way, so that you can understand very easily the concept. You might have some confusion, so that confusion I'll clarify. I'll very clearly I'll say that this is what and this is how you need to use, and how much grammar you need to support your fluency for your improvement. That much grammar I'm thinking, I have planning that I'll start making videos sometimes. Not all the videos will be grammar, but some videos definitely will be on grammar. So this is what I wanted to say through this video. I'll come back with more such amazing, more such supportive, and more such lots of insights and experience based videos. Till then, take care. Bye.